What is going on, guys? In this one, I'm transferring $125 from my Visa gift or reward card to my PayPal account, and you're going to watch. So hang around, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and we'll be right back. Hey guys, RT off the Dome Media Group, welcome back. This video serves two purposes. It's the second part of the video from a few days ago where I earned a $125 Visa gift or reward card for doing the focus group. It's also a follow-up to a video I did about a year ago on how to get cash off a Visa gift card where I still get a ton of questions. Anyway, I'll put links up here or in the description below to check out the videos if you haven't already seen them. Be warned, this one's a little long, but it's full of a lot of useful information. So make sure you hang around to the end so you don't miss anything. So let's not waste any more time and jump right into the computer.
What is going on, guys? Okay, welcome back. We're here at the computer. Again, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be transferring the funds from our Visa gift card to our PayPal account. And again, this particular card I received from FieldWorks, which is local here in it's a suburb of Chicago. It's in Schaumburg, but they're all across the country. And it is one of the companies that I work with on a regular basis regarding doing different types of focus groups and surveys and so forth. I'll link in the description above, we'll link in the description below, and put a card up to the video where I talked about FieldWorks as well as a couple of other places that I do focus groups and online surveys for money, and you too can sign up. So anyway, the first step with, at least with the cards that FieldWorks issues, and sometimes you'll have to do it, other times you may not have to, but I always check just to make sure. You want to make sure you change the billing address on the card to your billing address or billing address that you want to use, because more often than not, when they issue the cards, the billing address that will be registered to the card will be that of the company itself. And the problem comes in with making online purchases, where you're ready to process your order. They ask for your billing address. You put your billing address in there unknowingly, but what happens is that you don't realize that the billing address is different than yours, obviously, because you haven't changed it and it's registered to the company, and the order it won't go through, and you'll wonder why, and you'll think the card is bogus and this and that. More often than not, it's not bogus. What happens is you have to make sure you change the billing address on the actual card to match yours. So we're going to jump right in and do that. So I'm going ahead and enter the card number. And the security code on the back of the card, and click login. So we are logged in. No, we will not remember that. So now if you look at the top here, this is the registered address that is on the card. Okay, you see the amount up here of the card and the number, status active, and the dollar amount. Okay, the date issued and so forth. None of that is really relevant. What you want to look at, and again, this may not be a step that you have to do, but whenever you get a card issued by a company or a survey or focus group, always check, go to the website on the back of the card, make sure if there's an option for you to change the billing address that you do it. So here it is right here. So I'm going to change this. So I'm going to go over to card actions and update profile. So I am going to put my information in here. I'm going to change the name so it reads correctly. Oops. So put my information in here, and okay, click update. Profile successfully updated. All right, so there you see my information, and my PO box. Okay, and my email address. So that's the first step. So now we're going to close this out. Now the next step that we're going to go to is we're going to go to our PayPal account and create the invoice and submit the invoice or email the invoice to our other email address. So I'm going to log in. So now this is a PayPal business account. I'm pretty sure the personal account probably somewhat similar. Again, I use PayPal business account, but you can send invoices by way of PayPal personal now. So if you're using the business account, you will go to tools and you will go to invoicing. Okay. So now what I'm going to do now, you'll see all the invoices that you've created down here for different amounts and so forth. Okay. And they show whether paid and so forth and that type of thing. So now what I'm going to do is go to create. Okay. So you have all your information up here. All right. Frequency once. You have your different pop-ups. Frequency once, it generates the invoice number, today's date, reference number, PO, due upon receipt. You don't really have to worry about all this for our purposes. Bill 2, so you're going to put your email address in. Now this is where you're going to use the second email address that we talked about in the previous video with regard to doing this, because obviously you can't use your same PayPal email address, so you need a second email address that you're going to email to yourself the invoice. So we're going to enter that. Okay, so that's in there and it populates with the information. Now one of the other questions that was asked, which was a great question, what do we put in the description? It doesn't matter what you put in the description for your personal records, for tax purposes possibly, so you can be able to reference and go back and see exactly what's going on. You can put something in there. I might put for item name, focus group, payment. So again, it doesn't matter. Quantity is 1. Price. Now the price obviously is going to be the price that you are transferring or the price on the card. So it's going to be $125. No tax, obviously. You can put detailed description if you want, but again, the description is not mandatory or required. So that's pretty much all you need to do, unless you want to take it a step further with regard to notes and all and terms. You don't need to do that because you're sending it to yourself. That's all you need to do. Okay. If you want to preview it, you hit preview, and this is what the invoice will look like. Okay. Invoice number, amount, $125. Description, focus payment. Well, that should have been focus group. I thought it typed group, but that's fine. We'll just leave that like it is. You can print a copy for you, or you can just send it. Click send. You've sent your invoice. Okay. So now we will go to our email. We have our invoice. It took a few minutes, but it's here. Service@paypal.com from Off the Dome Media Group. Okay, open that up, and you're going to see that you have an email from yourself. Here's your invoice. Off the Dome Media Group sent you an invoice for $125. Due upon receipt, view and pay invoice. Okay, so you're going to click. One thing that I would suggest. Is close out your PayPal page if you still have it open, because we don't want it to default to that. So you're going to click View Pay Invoice. It's going to take you to invoice details and so forth. You come to this PayPal page, click Pay $125, and so it's going to bring you to this screen. This is why I say it's best for you to log out, because the the cookies and so forth. It knows where you are, how you're logged in. So it's still showing my company up here. But what I'm going to do is it's giving me the option. So I don't want to pay with my PayPal account. I want to pay with the card. So pay with, you're going to come down here to this gray box where it says pay with debit or credit card. Click that. Now you're going to enter your information from the card. Expiration date, security code, first name, last name, street address. Now this is where it says billing address. Obviously this is your billing address that you entered when you registered the card, as we discussed. Ship to my billing address, it'll be the same because it's just, there's no shipment being made. Your email address, whatever you're going to use, it doesn't matter. So I would suggest using the same email that you use, the secondary email that you use to receive the invoice. Okay. Verify all your information. Then it's going to ask you if you want to set up a PayPal account, yada yada yada. For now, for our purposes, no, I don't want a PayPal account. Click Pay Now. It processes. Now, as you see, it shows at the top, thanks for submitting your payment. Invoice, it shows it marks that it's paid. Amount due, 0. Okay? So you can close that out. Or, actually, we're going to go back to our PayPal account anyway. Okay, so we're going to log into our PayPal account now. And as you see, we now have 126.08 available. So it was successfully transferred from the card. Now again, if you don't have, I have what's called 100% availability on this particular account because I've had this account for a while. You may not get 100% availability. It depends on your account, the age of the account, and so forth. But the funds will transfer. You can see I click the invoice at the top or click the transaction at the top, and I can see the amount. The gross amount was 125. Okay, the ship to and so forth. You can see the amount. PayPal fee was $393. So the net amount was $121.07. Okay, so now a lot of people will say, well, gee, that's $303.93 from $125. Well, here's the bottom line. There's no other way that you can get, that I'm aware of, that you can pull the funds from your card and have use of the funds other than shopping and so forth. It has been suggested or mentioned that you may be able to get cash back at like a Walmart or something like that. At a register purchase, make a purchase and then pull the difference off with cash. I have not tried it. I'm still looking into that. But anyway, this pretty much concludes everything. I hope this helps you out. This is a great option. I love it. Again, links are in the description below to the focus groups or the survey sites that I use. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And that's it for me. I know this was a long one. Thanks for hanging in there, but you should have got some useful information. Until next time, peace.